Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I was at Sephora yesterday and I decided to pick up a sample of the new Bare Minerals foundation. I had a few people ask me about it and I said, well, I'll pick up a sample and we'll see how it works out. So that's what I did. I wanted a darker shade. She gave me Pecan and she gave me Teak. I thought the Pecan was way too yellow. You know, you can go to Sephora and get samples. And I really like that because you just get whatever sample you want, you try it out, and then you see what works and what doesn't work for you. And there's enough in here that you can probably use it for about 3 days. So this is Pecan. And as you can see, this is way too yellow for me, so I'm not even going to go with that one. The other one that she gave me is Teak. Just as a little reminder for those of you that are new to my channel, I have normal skin and I live in the state of Florida where there is high humidity. So my findings may not be the same as someone that is living, I don't know, up north and has dry skin, or someone living out on the west coast in Colorado or Arizona. Teak has cool and neutral undertones, and I thought this one was a little bit better, even though you shouldn't be testing foundation on your hand, but just so you can see. I'm going to use a brush that is the recommended way. As you can see, it's morning, I'm still in my robe. The eyeshadow that I'm wearing is from the Tarte. I got this, I received it in the BoxyCharm. Love it. In case you have not seen it, beautiful, beautiful shades. So I decided to try it today. And I was watching, I think it was Jen Loves Reviews, and she was saying that it's $18 at Sephora, at least at the time that I am recording this. Okay, I'm going to add some of this Visionaire primer because I really want to finish it up. And I always wear a primer. Therefore, if my foundation does not work with a primer, it's not going to work for me. It helps with the pores. Even though this foundation, let me just tell you a little bit about it. It does come in a glass jar. It does have a pump. It is 1 ounce and it is $34. It is available in 30 shades and it has 4 stars on Ulta, and that is 127 reviews. The claims are that it blurs the pores and imperfection, and it improves imperfection over time. They did some study with this foundation, and some of the ladies found that there is a significant improvement in the pore size over a period of 3 weeks. I'm not sure how many ladies tested it. I think it was a panel of 100 if I read that correctly. But I'll leave all the information down below in case you don't want to go to the website. It is a matte foundation, it is oil free, and it is full coverage. So I'm just sticking my finger in here. I did order it from Ulta. I'm going to use my Zoeva brush. Yesterday was the last day for the Ulta 20% off. So I went ahead and I ordered it. And I ordered a couple of things that I needed. I guess I should have left my other side bare so you can see the coverage. Maybe you can see it, even if I put that on. Could you tell? I don't know if you can tell. It's very lightweight. I'm going to add a little bit more. I think that Bare Minerals is cruelty free, if that's something that you were wondering about. It's definitely lightweight, that's for sure. Definitely, it's certainly matte. It's not thick in any way. If you like a very thick foundation, heavier, some ladies prefer a heavier foundation, this is not going to be for you. If you like a light foundation, a lightweight that has a nice matte finish, I think you'll love this. At least that's the impression it's given me. The shade seems to match perfectly. The girl at Sephora was going on and on about how important it was to use the brush that is recommended for use with this foundation because it simulates the fingers and to apply the foundation. Yeah, well, I'm not going to spend $35 on a brush because it simulates fingers. I mean, that's just my opinion. I didn't see any reason for it. Okay, I'm going to add the rest of my makeup. I'll come back for a check-in. It is now 10:30. Oops, sorry about that. It's 10:32. And you're saying, I thought you were, it's morning. It is morning. It's Sunday. I get up at 5 in the morning, 4:45 every day. I get to sleep in on the weekends. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. All right, it is, I never know if it's going to be shining on the phone. All right, it is 10:58, so it's almost 11 o'clock. My face is done. I did not add any powder. I didn't add any setting spray. All I did was blush, and I added some bronzer and some lipstick, and that's all I have. So I will be checking in with you throughout the day, and we'll see how this Bare Minerals foundation works out on my normal skin in a high humidity state. And let me just show you how it looks. I've only had it on, as you know, for, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. But first, when you first apply it, it definitely looks beautiful. It looks matte, and it doesn't, and it covers well, and it feels very, very light. It is not sticky at all. So let's see how it wears throughout the day. I'll see you all in a couple of hours. Bye. Hi there. I thought I'd check in. It is 2:55 right now. So I have had this foundation on for a few hours. I haven't been outside. I'm going to go outside now. It's 83 degrees and the humidity is 89%. I'm going to shut off the camera, and I'm going to take my phone out to the balcony, and I'll sit there for a little while, and we'll see how this foundation holds up. I don't think it has minimized the pores, as it says it has, but I think that, you know, all those claims, well, we'll see. I haven't looked at myself in a magnifying mirror, but all right, let's go outside. All right, I am outside, and it's actually pretty cloudy. I'll turn you around, but I thought, well, this is what you want to see, is how does this foundation look after, what is it? It's been about 4 hours since I've had this foundation on, so I'll just bring you close up so you can see. I haven't really looked at myself in the mirror, so I'll show you what it looks like out here. It's not really sunny. It's actually pretty cloudy. I'm just sitting in my balcony. Like I said, it's 80, the humidity's like 89%. And yeah, anyway, so I'm going to sit out here for about an hour, and because it's 83 degrees, so it's not horribly hot. I'll sit out here and I'll finish the work that I'm doing, and then we'll see how the foundation holds up after this hour in 87% humidity, or 89, whatever it was. Hi everybody, I'm back. Well, I had a little problem. I was clearing up my memory cards, and I deleted the last bit of the footage from when I recorded that first part of the video over the weekend. Today is Friday, and I was getting ready to do the final ending of the video, and I realized that I had deleted it. But thankfully, I have been wearing this foundation all week, every day. It is amazing. These little samples that you get at Sephora, it has lasted me all week, and I still have enough for probably like 2 or 3 more days in here. Anyway, so I have been wearing it all week. It is now, let me show you the time. As you can see, it is 6:18. I have been wearing this foundation since 6 o'clock this morning. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to slap on some lipstick so I'll look somewhat presentable, and I'll show you what the foundation looks like after 12 hours. I didn't do anything different than I did this week. I mean, I've been using the same primer. I've been applying it with a brush just like I did in that first part of the video that you saw. So let me show you what the foundation looks like after 12 hours. It is incredible. It really is. I mean, obviously, I'm touching my face, and there it has worn off in some places. And I mean, after 12 hours, what could I possibly expect? Right around here, I think it's worn off. I think maybe somewhere around my nose, you can start seeing the dark spots, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I think it has held up really, really well. I cannot expect at my age for any foundation to make my skin look flawless. That's, you know, that just doesn't happen. Not to mention that I do not have flawless skin. I have a ton of melasma. However, I think this foundation has held up really well. I think it's covered very nicely. I don't know about all the blurring of the pores and everything else. Again, it might do that for someone a lot younger, but I don't expect that to happen. But it didn't make it worse. It doesn't make my pores look any larger. It doesn't accentuate them. It didn't go into my fine lines at all. It didn't go in around my nose, and as you can see, it still looks pretty good after 12 hours. I really like the foundation because I haven't felt, every day that I have worn it, I never felt like, oh gosh, I'm dying to get home to take off this foundation because it's too hot. I forgot that I was wearing foundation because it's so lightweight. And yet at the same time, it is a full coverage foundation, which I really like and something that I really need because of all the dark spots. I honestly am really, really enjoying it. I'm glad that I ordered it. I thought the shade looked really well. And I mean, I was out twice today. I took the kids out to recess for 30 minutes. I have to take them to lunch. I have to pick them up from lunch. And I'm in the 6th grade building, which is away from the main building. So in order to get to the office or anywhere, I have to walk outside. Final thoughts, I really enjoy it. This has really climbed to the top of my foundations. I love the way it looks. I love the way it feels. I think that it is long wearing. It didn't oxidize. It didn't settle anywhere. And I really could not be happier with the foundation. And even though there has been high humidity, even though it's been hot, the foundation has worked out exceptionally well. Let me know what you think about this foundation, if you're planning on getting it, if you have it already, if you bought it and you thought you had to return it or did return it. I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear your thoughts. Let me know the skin type that you have and what part of the country you live so that other viewers that are reading through the comments would know as well. All right, I think that is all that I wanted to share with you. I am so excited over this foundation. All right, everyone, thank you so much for visiting with me. I hope everyone is having a wonderful weekend. And don't forget, ladies, follow your passion, whatever it may be. I'll see you next time. Bye.